Hey, Thunder fans, welcome to a brand new episode of the Thunder Country Podcast. Spencer Ray joined alongside Chris Pierce. As always, we get set for a brand new episode chock full of updates, what's been happening, and what's going to happen and go on the next couple weeks as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, another episode, another time to, talk about the Thunder. I mean, an amazing season it's been so far. We'll obviously dive deep into that. But, I mean, I'm ready to talk ball. So, why not? Start it off.
Yeah, I mean, you said the number before, right? 12-1 at home?
12-1. Honestly,
unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I mean, you can't ask for, I've mentioned it previously in the last episode, you can't ask for a better start. And I mean, and they're still on fire. 12-1, number one in the league. They got, a 2-3 game lead, heading into the halfway point of the season. So, I mean, it's been a great ride. Pitching's on fire, hitting's on fire. Obviously, we'll dive deep into that as well. You can't ask for a better start if you're the Thunder.
I mean, so the last episode we recorded on June 11th. Today currently is June 25th. I just struggled to get that date there. 8-4 since the last episode. The Thunder have been 29 runs the last 3 games on a 3-game heater. 1 against the Spikes, 2 against the Scrappers here at home, and 103 runs in 12 games. Offense firing on all cylinders. Last 15 days, the Thunder have led the league in batting average, OPS, triples, stolen bases, second in the league in slugging, on-base percentage, and RBIs. A laundry list of success here for the Thunder. And over the past season, they're pretty fast, too. Stolen bases, 76 for the whole squad.
Whew. I mean,
you've seen it here.
You've seen
20 runs against Team Mexico was one of the wins we had this past week.
Yeah, I mean, every time a Thunder player steals a stolen base, I hear that case pork roll, that little cowboy. Woo! Yeah. Every time I walk around the ballpark. I mean, this team is fast. They can hit. They can field. They can pitch. I mean, you can't go wrong with this team. They're just, like I said, firing on all cylinders, and it's obviously, working to their favor.
When it comes to stolen bases, multiple double-digit leaders. Brett Patton with 15, Yoek Rivera-Colon, Isaiah Thompson, and Jake Coonan all at 11 apiece. A new guy on the squad, Augie Lopez, also doing very well at the plate. 5 games, already 2 home runs with a 267 batting average of 5 ribbies. And I'm not going to lie, that walk-off song had me going. On that walk-off walk the other night, Bad Bunny, yeah. I'm a fan. He's got me drawn in, man. I'm ready to go.
I mean, it was an intentional walk, right?
Yeah,
but I mean,
I'll take it.
When you got Bad Bunny playing as your walk-up song, I mean,
all
right
that
there,
aura walking up,
it's already intimidating at that point. So I mean,
aura, mogging, maxing. What do they say now?
Mogging. I think that's the correct terminology. I mean, but walk-up songs. I mean, we have a great list of walk-up songs.
Yeah,
I mean, when you walk up to Bad Bunny and you're the opposing pitcher, I would say just go to first. Just go to first.
And you talk about hitting. There's also pitching with this team. This summer, the pitching staff has led the league in batting average against, which is a huge stat. Overlooked. 196 is the batting average against from teams coming into the ballpark or us playing away as well. Just under 2 hits out of every 10 batters allowed for the stat there. Second in team pitching ERA, 3.65 behind the crosscutters of 3.36. So on both sides of the ball, doing very well defensively too for the Thunder this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to kind of go into that with our players of the week. So I'm going off. Starting off with pitcher of the week, we're going to go with Cole Furman from St. Joe's University. Yesterday in the win against the Spikes, against the Scrappers, apologies. He had 1 inning pitch, but 3 strikeouts in that inning pitch. Yeah. Lowered his season ERA to 1.35 in 5 games. And he has 14 strikeouts in those 5 games. So that's almost an average of 3 per game.
It's electric.
It's electric. It's like
that golden arm, man.
He's got that golden arm, almost a strikeout per batter per game.
Yeah,
I mean, it's insane. So then shifting gears to player of the week, it was hard, deciding between the players.
A lot of offense
has been going on with this team, but I had to settle on, as you mentioned, Augie Lopez. I mean, settling into that catcher role with the team from Southern Cal. This past series so far against the Scrappers, he's gone 3 for 6 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs, including on Tuesday he had a home run and a double. So a lot of bases ran by Augie on Tuesday. And then kind of shifting now, looking at the overall scope. It's the end of the first month of the season. We're a third of the way done. Kind of going off, who's been, producing the most for this team with players of the month, for June. So I know I mentioned him in last episode, but he's just continuing to, dominate on the mound, and that's Andrew Berg out of Army.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 games, 1 ERA, 26 strikeouts. I mean,
leading stat.
Leading stat. I mean, 26 strikeouts in 10 games. You can't make that up. That's video game numbers. And then as well as 2 saves. So, again, I mean, you can credit almost anybody on that Thunder pitching staff. They've been all lights out. But Andrew Berg is kind of the one who's shined the brightest, in my opinion.
Okay.
But, give credit. I don't want to not give credit to all the other pitchers on this staff. I mean, they are fantastic. Everybody.
He's been a front runner.
Exactly. I mean, the whole, the staff has been really good with these guys and, preparing them and, getting them to where they're at now.
Mm-hmm.
So, credit to them as well. And then player of the month. I mean, he's only played 9 games for the team. Hard to believe. Hard to believe he's only played 9 games.
That's almost
about a month. Not about a month. About a week and about a week and a half of games.
Yeah.
Is Dominic Longo from Arizona State, third baseman. I mean, what a breakout performance he's had so far since joining the Thunder. Like I said, a few weeks back. I mean, this past series against the Scrappers, he went 4 for 8 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. He leads the team with a 400 average. I mean, just constantly producing on the hitting front. And he's tied for first. He's already tied for first on the team with 11 RBIs and 9 games played.
He's red hot, Chris.
He's red hot. I mean, and kudos to him in this, again, not only the pitching staff, but, the players as well. I mean, everybody is performing, above expectations, I believe. And, kind of going off of that, I had the opportunity to speak with one of the Thunder players this past week, outfielder Austin Lemon. Got a chance to talk with him as we, talked about his experience with the Thunder. So, without further ado, let's check that out. All right, first things first, we got to, just start it off. How has time been in Trenton for you? With, coming in from Villanova down the road, the ballpark and all the fans. I mean, how has this experience been for you so far?
It's been an amazing atmosphere. This field is beautiful. Love the clubhouse. It's pretty cool, though, being from Villanova, 45 minutes down the road. Been in Philly these past couple years. So it's awesome to get to experience this just right around home.
Yeah, I mean, you're putting up great numbers so far this season. Talk a little bit more about, the coaching staff, the team overall, but the coaches importantly, and how they've helped you become the best self, this summer.
For sure. Love working with Shaq and JJ. Just getting better every day. Been here a little over 2 weeks now, and I think every day just getting a little bit better. So it's been awesome getting to work with them.
Yeah, I did a little family research, and I found out that your grandfather, was the head coach over with OK State Wrestling, and then your father, wrestled for OK State, but you played baseball.
Yeah.
So was, wrestling ever in the cards, or was it, just straight up baseball?
It's always been straight up baseball for the most part, but it's pretty crazy. I'm the first one really in my family that's not wrestled. But it was awesome. Still love watching all those matches. Love watching wrestling, fighting. So I grew up going to those. So I love to watch it.
Yeah, we all know you're from Villanova, went to college at Villanova the last 2 years. So obviously you spent a lot of time in the Philly area.
For sure.
So you got to tell me, man, you've had to have at least one cheesesteak, since your time been here, right?
Oh yeah.
So I got to ask, I'm a big foodie. What is your go-to cheesesteak? From where?
I mean, I'll be honest, the Villanova cheesesteaks, I mean,
Really?
they might be 1-1. It's just my go-to cheese, it's just normal cheesesteak. I feel like you can't go wrong with that. I still need to branch out a little bit into Philly to test out more of their cheesesteaks, but the Villanova ones, you can't go wrong with those.
Yeah, and then we're going to kind of continue on the food subject. We're going to play a quick game, playing off of your last name, Austin Lemon.
Oh.
We're going to play a game. It's called Will It Lemon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name a food item, and you're going to tell me whether you would eat it as a lemon flavored, all right?
I like this.
All right, ready? All right, cake.
Yes, for sure. Lemon.
Candy.
Lemon.
Chicken.
No.
Water ice.
Lemon.
Yogurt.
No.
Chips.
No.
Cookies.
Lemon.
Donuts.
Lemon.
And finally, pie.
Lemon.
All right, that'll do it. You hear it here first. Austin Lemon, thank you so much, and we'll be right back. Austin, great guy to talk to, and I love that game that we played Will Lemon. It was honestly, coming up with that game, I was like, Lemon, I got to do something, involving
creative,
it.
Man.
Very creative.
Get him going.
But yeah, now kind of going off of that, now switching gears to where we're at. As I mentioned, we're about a third of the way through the season with the end of June coming up. Let's look at the standings. Thunder taking it away, number 1, with a 15-4 record. Only 4 losses, and one of them being at home. I mean, can't ask for a better start. But right behind them, 2 games back is the Williamsport Crosscutters, followed by the Ironbirds and Spikes and Black Bears, all tied at 10 wins and 10 losses apiece. And then you got the Scrappers sitting at 9 and 11. But you can't forget Canada and Mexico too, because those games did count. The Thunder sweeping Mexico last week, especially that 20-1 win against Team Mexico last Thursday.
That was nuts.
Very, very impressive.
That was nuts.
Very impressive. Canada, in fact, did pick up a win. Mexico did go winless, but Canada did pick up a win against Mahoning Valley, 16-3, being their lone win against the Scrappers. So, I mean, kind of looking back on, the international teams coming and playing us, I mean, obviously a great experience for them, great, experience for
the
us.
fans, too. They check out new players coming on in, coming on up from all parts of the world, not just here.
Absolutely. I mean, it was a fun experience, and hopefully, maybe it can be the start of, a yearly thing where, we can get international players, maybe not just from Mexico or Canada, maybe from, other places as well. I mean, who knows what, this portal kind of opened.
Yeah. A lot of opportunity. We talk about opportunity. We've talked a lot about recapping. Let's go into the future a little bit. So as of right now, you said we're recording right now. It's June 25th.
Yes.
Got our next couple homestands coming on up. We're going to go over some players you might want to look out for. We're coming to games next couple weeks. We'll start on the Thunder side. Yoek Rivera Colon finished his sophomore year at New Mexico Military Institute. When you look up Yoek in the Spanish dictionary, it means him. That's exactly what he is. He's been firing all cylinders, getting ready to go. This guy rakes at the batting average to prove it. This past year, or 2 years ago, actually, in college, batting .379 in 49 games played. This year, .423 in 53 games played with 18 home runs and 69 runs batted in. This year, with the Thunder, he's batting .340 in 15 games with 9 ribbies, a home run, and 10 runs. The guy just screams offense, and he's been doing a great job at it.
He is him. That's all I say.
Absolutely. And we look at the rest of the staff. We're going to be playing the Ironbirds and the Scrappers. So going over to Aberdeen, we got Ji-Chi Lin. He played against us opening night in the win for the Thunder on the opposing side. This summer, the starting pitcher for the Ironbirds has had 4 starts and 2.65 ERA with 19 strikeouts and 17 innings of work, only letting up 5 runs and 9 hits. He's done really well pitching-wise throughout this summer. So it's going to be a pretty cool matchup if he gets to start against us, if he gets the bump.
Yeah, especially with how hot our bats have been, going against.
It's a good matchup.
It's a great matchup to watch. A must see. Indeed.
It could be a rematch too.
Yeah,
you put him back on the bump there.
Absolutely.
And we talk about the pitching side. Let's go to the other side of the dish. The Scrappers. Carlos Sanchez. Currently, we're playing against them right now. He's been having a good couple games too. And then throughout the whole summer, he's played catcher, second base, designated hitter. He's flirted in the top 3 for most of the summer as far as batting average. He's currently at .377 with 3 home runs so far. And he has a really nice swing. So that's someone to look out for on the Scrapper side, too.
Yeah, I believe he had a home run last night, if I'm not correct. Yeah,
he did.
It just shows his raw power right there. He's one of the Scrappers' most reliable players, obviously, as we, are highlighting him. So, obviously a guy to watch out for our staff, going to play him again, kind of like a scouting report. So, again, let's see, it's a great matchup indeed.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
So walk us through, though. We got a couple games coming up for the holiday weekend.
Yeah, so, going into July, we have 2 games right off the bat on Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, we have, of course, or what it seems like an annual 4th of July. Extravaganza. With a post-game fireworks show, of course, always a spectacle to watch. I know people, when I interned here, I kept on looking out, on Route 29, there were cars just lined up on the side of the road. Just lined up the whole way.
It's a great show.
Absolutely, but we have a great night in store, being the 4th of July. And not to also mention that we just had, announced this past week, Uncle Sam's Picnic is returning back, where fans can, get a seat in our picnic area. And what's more American than having a slice of apple pie along with that, right?
Yeah, might as well toss it in.
Exactly, and then they got to get an opportunity to watch the fireworks on the field post-game. Obviously, a great spot to watch the spectacle that we're going to put on. And then the next day, you got got a 6 o'clock game. You go to 1 o'clock on a. This is the only Sunday game of July, so obviously got to make that count.
Can't miss it.
Exactly, with our Magic Through the Years theme day coming up at the ballpark on the 5th. We have of course, Kids Run the Bases post game, so obviously should be fun. But yeah, that's the first homestand. Spence, you want to take us through games 3 and 4 of July?
Yeah, so once we take on the Ironbirds, we're going to do the Scrappers again for July 8th and 9th. On the 8th, we go back to Trenton Golden's night. Had a couple of those already with a Bat Dog rookie pennant giveaway to the first 1,000 fans, 13 and older. Dollar dog night, too. I mean, you can't beat it. Bring your dog to the ballpark. It's Tail Wagging Wednesday, excuse me. It's a little early in the morning. As well as dollar dogs all night long and baseball bingo. It's a jam-packed night. You're going to want to be here. Followed up by July 9th, 90s night, where your throwback Thunder best as we take it back to the 1990s, Thirsty Thursday specials, and so much more. But, we're looking at the stuff we're wearing right now. It may not be throwback-eccentric, but it does have a throwback feel to it with the pastel look, pork roll logo, Thunder logo. It feels pretty comfortable, Chris.
Honestly, when I first got this, I honestly wanted to sleep in it. It's so comfy.
There you go.
Probably one of the comfiest sweatshirts I'm not lying. This is actually, this is not like
Don't
PR.
gas it up.
This is not PR. I'm being honest. This is one of,
you get paid to say this?
I'm not getting paid to say this. This is, I'm just kidding. This is one of the comfiest sweatshirts I've ever had.
Okay.
It just feels, I don't know what kind of, it's like cotton. I'm not.
Yeah, so we don't get paid to worry about that.
I'm not. But yeah, it's a great wear, great fit. It's got the hoodie, something to wear, obviously not in like the 90-degree heat, but like during the winter time when it starts to get a little chilly, you might want to put on your Thunder sweatshirt. Spence, you got something looking good too.
Okay, I appreciate it. Without further ado, we'll end it there. Yeah. We'll get ready for the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
Thunder Country Podcast is a Thunder Vision production and is produced by Liz Gorski, Ben Wolverton, and Marissa Murphy. For information on tickets, promotions, and all things Thunder, visit TrentonThunder.com. Subscribe to Thunder Country on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you listen to podcasts.